Welcome to the Kentucky 4-H virtual experience, exploring your personal leadership style. My name is Landry Woodrum, and I am the Kentucky 4-H president. Today, 2 of the Pike County 4-H members who serve on the Kentucky 4-H State Team Council will be leading you through leadership exercises that help you explore your leadership skills and how they may apply to real-world situations. I would like to invite 2 of our Kentucky 4-H State Team Council members to give their testimony on how Kentucky 4-H has inspired them to be leaders in their community.
Hello, my name is Kirsten Dawson. I'm from Pike County, Kentucky, and I currently serve on the Kentucky 4-H State Team Council. Before we get started with our virtual experience today, I would like to tell you more about my 4-H story and how 4-H has inspired me to be a leader in my community. I first began my 4-H journey as a 4-H camper. And then I began going to 4-H Teen Summit and then 4-H Teen Conference. I later began to realize the older I got how much 4-H really had to offer me. I began competing at the Kentucky State Fair in poultry judging, avian bowl, and horticulture. I then, when I got into the teen division, placed first place in poultry judging and then went on to compete at nationals and got 4th in the nation. One of my biggest achievements though through 4-H has definitely been receiving the gold status on my achievement record. Basically what that means is I was one of 30 participants selected and actually got to go to the National 4-H Club Congress that was held in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, through 4-H, it has definitely took a very shy little girl and turned her into a very well-spoken leader that you see before you today. Without 4-H, I definitely would not have the courage to go and stand up in front of hundreds of people and give presentations, speeches, or lead activities, and I definitely would have never had the courage to apply for the Kentucky 4-H State Team Council. Through 4-H, it has definitely turned me into a leader and has given me so many life skills that I will use for the rest of my life. If somebody was to ask me if they should get involved with 4-H, I would definitely tell them yes. It is something that it's not just a club that you're in for a couple years and then you're done. They give you so many life skills and turn you into such a well-rounded individual, and it is honestly one of the best programs that you can get involved with. So 4-H has definitely impacted my life, and it is something that has changed me in so many ways, and it will benefit me for the rest of my life.
Hello, I'm Evan Ratliff. I'm also from Pike County, Kentucky. This is my 2nd year serving on the 4-H State Team Council. I started my 4-H journey through 4-H camp in elementary school. My 4-H journey began when I wanted to go to summer camp. I told my mom, and she thought 4-H camp would be the best fit for me. My best friend Nick and I decided to go to 4-H camp in 3rd grade. I fell in love with the campground, the camp staff, and the counselors. Ever since then, I've been going to 4-H camp. After 4-H camp, I decided to pursue a career in 4-H. 2 years ago, I interviewed for a role on the State Team Council. Thankfully, I got that role, and I've been serving for 2 years now.
Thank you, Kirsten and Evan. My name is Deja Hatchett, and I'm the Kentucky 4-H Vice President. As you can see from these 2 stories, 4-H offers something for everyone. Whether it's agriculture, family and consumer sciences, communication, expressive arts, health science, engineering, technology, or natural resources. Kentucky 4-H provides education and life skill opportunities for youth to grow into confident, capable, and contributing members of their communities. Some say the secret to life is to know who you are and where you are going. Knowing ourselves is an important part in our development as leaders. Let us get started in exploring our leadership style and how it can impact the lives of others.
My name is Morgan Barnes, and I'm the Kentucky 4-H Secretary. Becoming aware of your dominant personality style can allow us to identify our personality strengths and weaknesses. By realizing our strengths, we can focus on applying them to situations which they can benefit the most. Awareness of our leadership weaknesses enables us to improve those qualities to lead others effectively. Understanding differences in personality styles will help one relate to others and accept and appreciate differences. Recognition of our positive traits and qualities can improve our self-esteem and give us the confidence we need to lead others. Self-esteem is the stable set of perceptions or beliefs one holds about themselves. Self-esteem is based on the perception of others' beliefs about us and the value placed on those perceptions.
Hello, my name is Morelia Falcon and I'm the Kentucky 4-H Treasurer. And I'd like to talk to you a little bit more about self-esteem and leadership. Self-esteem is a self-fulfilling prophecy. It is created in a cycle involving our perception of others' beliefs about ourselves and others' perceptions of their beliefs about ourselves. And when we are treated as if we are intelligent, talented, and attractive, we become to believe those things about ourselves. Also, if we act as if we are those things, others will treat us that way. Unfortunately, the opposite is also true. If others act as if we are of little value, we will come to believe that about ourselves. And if we come to believe that about ourselves, others will believe it more too. We become what we believe we are. Therefore, working to build self-esteem in ourselves and others is very important.
High self-esteem will build confidence and brings out the best in people. It enables people to achieve their full potential. Individuals with high self-esteem, 1, respect each other. This means that each person's pursuit of excellence is inwardly motivated. The pursuit is not based on a strategy of succeeding through someone else's failures. They have enough self-confidence to help anyone whenever possible. 2, take risks to grow. Confident people take risks as they stretch their abilities to pursue new challenges. The thought and action of failure does not stop them from trying to learn something new. 3, keep trying despite setbacks. Confident people keep trying despite adversity. They work harder when they perceive gain from the effort. 4, they value the effort more than the success. They know that they learn more from trying. Their self-esteem comes from struggling to reach the goal. Striving for excellence is more important than pursuing perfection. Success without challenge is unrewarding. 5, defend themselves and their values. Confident people understand the fine balance this can be when working with others, so they're aware that others may not have the same values and they respect that. And finally, 6, refuse peer pressure. Confident people stay focused on their dreams and encourage others to do so as well.
Building our self-esteem is an important first step in realizing our full potential. Values are an important part of our personality and play large roles in determining what types of decisions we make. Clarifying values can help us understand our personal priorities and can aid us in decision-making situations. It can also help us realize how we develop our own personal value system and shed understanding on how others formulate their own values. Understanding how value systems are created will assist us in understanding and empathizing with others' viewpoints. Our values also determine how we act when faced with an ethical dilemma. An ethical dilemma is a situation in which the possible decisions conflict with our values. In solving the dilemma, we must weigh our values and determine which are most important. Comparing and prioritizing our values is difficult but necessary when making a life decision.
Before we can lead others, we must be aware and confident in our own leadership abilities. Knowing and recognizing our own personal qualities and talents help us take on the leadership roles and group activities for which we are suited and can build self-esteem and confidence. Let's look at the sweet 7 of things you do well. Please get a piece of paper and write the following. Number 1, please write down something you do well physically. For me, I am tall and I can reach things off the top shelf pretty easy. Number 2, write down something you like about your appearance. Number 3, something you like about your personality. I think I'm friendly and easy to talk to. Number 4, positive attributes about yourself. I'm generous, outgoing, trustworthy, and kind. Was it easy or difficult to identify nice things about yourself? It is important to have a positive self-talk. This contributes to your self-esteem. As we have learned, those with high self-esteem can be a more effective leader. Remember American actor Anthony Rapp's quote. Remember, there is only one you for all of time, and you have something to contribute. There is only one you for all of time. Fearlessly be yourself. Now I want to leave you with this thought. How can you fearlessly use your attributes to make your community a better place?
We define ourselves in many ways. We each possess different qualities, fulfill different roles, and have different feelings. By knowing how we define ourselves, we can become aware of our strengths and weaknesses and can improve ourselves as people and as leaders. Who am I? A simple question, right? Some people struggle with this question because we define ourselves by others. Let's take this chance to look deeper at who we are and the various aspects of what makes us, us. Now, please get a piece of paper. I want you to write down who you are. All the things that you love to do, the people you interact with, the roles you play, faith, religion, culture, beliefs, all of it. Write it down. And I have mine with me as kind of an example, and I will kind of tell you just a list of who I am. I'm a daughter. I'm a big sister. I'm an athlete. I'm a believer in Christ. I'm a 4-H leader. I'm a friend. I'm a student who is always learning. I'm caring, compassionate, and loving. These are all different things that define who I am as a person. And honestly, the list could probably go on, but these are just a couple that will just show you. So just take this few minutes, write down who you are, and then come back with your paper. Now, you're going to sort your answers to the simple question, who am I? Place all of your answers that describe your relationships to people, daughter, son, grandson, best friend, in the relationship column. Place all the answers that describe what you do, basketball player, video game player, drive-thru worker, in the do column. And place all the answers that describe your qualities, funny, intelligent, friendly, in the qualities column. And the answers that do not clearly fit into any category should be placed in the other column. Once you do this, I want you to place a plus sign on the things that are positive aspects about yourself, and then a minus sign on the things that are negative aspects about yourself. Do the positive aspects outweigh the negative? Remember back to the beginning of the experience and how we talked about self-esteem contributing to your leadership? This activity is an example of how you may view yourself. To become an effective leader, you must focus on the positive aspects that you possess so you can contribute to others and their experience. Let's focus on the positive aspects. How can you use these to benefit yourself and others as a leader? How can you take advantage of opportunities in 4-H or your school that would help you build on these positive aspects that you possess?
Today, we want to leave you off with a quote by Tom Roth, author of StrengthsFinder 2.0. When we're able to put most of our energy into developing our natural talents, extraordinary rooms for growth exist. So, a revision of the "you can be anything you want to be" thought might be more accurate. You can be anything you want to be, but you can be a lot more of who you already are.
In Kentucky 4-H, we don't ask you to change, but to contribute. We challenge you to become a lot more of who you already are, and remember that there is only one of you of all time, and this world needs what you can contribute as a leader.